The late adopter. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Now, everybody wonders, I don't know if everybody wonders, but you know, I don't think anybody wonders anything right now because it's so boring, nothing is literally happening. But, you know, for the guys that wonder what's gonna happen next, I think it's moved towards downside, and I think it's already started. So you know, we might as well explain what's I'm seeing on the chart. So you see these lines up here, they mean these arrows, they mean nothing. So you know, we're not gonna talk about arrows. It's mostly for the thumbnail, to you know, clickbaity titles and stuff like that. But you know, it is going on the downside down here. So over here previously we had some kind of a rising wedge up here. We fell down to the target. We create some kind of double bottom down here. We managed to get above that. We managed to hold that level. We tried climbing up here again, and over here as well we are creating another one of these rising wedges. Unfortunately, but it is a little bit different rising wedge, I think. You can see this line up here really corresponds nicely with these tops up here. You can see all even this move up here that went all the way up to the resistance of the line and then pulled back. So you know, this line of resistance is right now keeping us a little bit down. Now we are also having this bottom line down here that's acting as a support, and you can see down here that we are actually breaking that. Now this is on the small time frames, 4 hourly time frame, so it is, you know, this is gonna last for a couple of days, but it's not a big move yet on the downside or something like that. It is a short-term move on the downside that we are expecting right now. The target should be around down here where these lows are at 35, like previously previously this was you know, this was target up here. We can just draw this very nice line. Previously it was around 36,000, give or take. It went a little bit below, but right now that, you know, we start down here, maybe it's gonna be around yeah, give or take around around 35.7. That's the target for the next move on the downside. So this this move on downside is gonna have about 5-6% move towards downside, the way I see it. And whether that's gonna happen in 1 day or 2 days, you know, maybe it's gonna go down here and then, you know, continue down there, but around 5-6%, you know, give or take on the downside, the way I see it right now. This rising wedge is playing out. So this is the most interesting thing. So when is this gonna actually start happening? If you pop the moving averages up here on the chart, you'll see that right now we are sitting on top of this white line, and that's the 10 moving average. And as soon as we start losing that, we might, I mean, this can be prolonged time. We can, you know, go down up here, try to get back into wedge and do something like this, and then drop on the downside. But however you look at it, it does shows a little bit weakness in the price short term, and I'm thinking around 35.7, give or take, another one of these, you know, these moves towards the downside. Now there are two scenarios that are gonna show us a little bit more bullishness or bearishness, depends on what happens. Now if we just start going down here and we get kind of support maybe on this 50 moving average down here, I managed to climb that. That might indicate bullishness. Now if we just drop straight to these levels or a little bit below, that might show us bearishness. So depending on what price does, you know, how it moves, you know, when the bulls kick in or not, depends, you know, whether this is gonna be very bearish or very bullish move. The only thing I right now assume is gonna happen is that this rising wedge is gonna break on the downside. It's gonna go to you know, give or take area around the target down here at 35.7, and after that we hopefully we'll just, you know, continue climbing up, you know, after that. But right now these rising wedges, you know, they need to be respected. Sorry about that. Big time frames and stuff like that, daily, not much is happening on the daily. If you just turn up everything, you'll see that we slowly climbed up above this, you know, 10 moving average up here. This 20 moving average is the, you know, a mother of all the moving averages right now. You get above that, you know, you're pretty good. But right now, if this you know, starts going down here towards downside, I mean, we just going back below the moving average doesn't mean that we are gonna go down. We gotta break certain you know, certain levels on the downside. We are not even close to that just yet, so you know, there is no danger of anything happen. That's why everything is boring. there is neither fear nor euphoria right now, but you know, this sideways move, this how this is gonna play out up here before we actually get above the 20 moving average, it kind of depends, you know. And if we fail to get above the 20 moving average, you know, we're gonna see what's gonna happen on the downside. But right now it's really not that interesting. That's why you see, you know, on crypto Twitter and YouTube, like everything is so boring, everything is just going slowly down, so a little bit up, a little bit down, nothing is happening. I mean, technically, you know, a lot has happened from the bottom to the top, like 20% in a couple of days and stuff like that, right? But yeah, the moves that, you know, are exciting, they go over too fast. So that said, if you go a little bit back up here, short-term time frames, I expect some kind of move to the downside. That's it. I don't see, you know, in a year's time, 4 years time, guys, 1 million Bitcoin, right? So for you hodlers, I know a lot of hodlers are watching my channel, you know, thinking, hey man, are we going up? Yeah, I'm sure we're going up, but right now, in the short term, like couple of days, maybe we got pull back, okay? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Bye-bye. Not that one.